Hey guys, welcome back to the JamieBot channel. In this video I'm going to walk you through step by step what you need to do to get started with Ionic, and this is for complete beginners, so you need no experience in order to do this. Oh, and just to motivate you a little bit, I'm a huge believer in Ionic. It's great for building mobile apps as well as websites. You can have it all with the same code base. You can run in Chrome, Safari, iOS, Android, and then there's more platforms coming soon. And so it's super great, super fast, and best of all, you don't have to write the code twice. So the first thing that we got to do in order to use Ionic is we actually need to install npm first. And so just go to npm's homepage and then click this button, download Node.js and npm. We're going to need that in order to install Ionic. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you need to make sure that you have a code editor. I like using PSCode. It stands for Visual Studio Code, so I'd recommend downloading that. Once you have PSCode installed, just open it up, and then down here at the bottom, if you hover your mouse over the bottom bar, then you'll see it turns into a slider. So slide up, and then you'll get this terminal. And we're going to need the terminal. By the way, make sure it's not clicked on any of these other things. Make sure it's clicked on terminal. And then in the terminal, we're going to do what Ionic recommends in their installing Ionic guide, which is npm install -g Ionic. So this is a command that will just install Ionic as a global package for you to use. So just type that command in right here, or paste it in, npm install -g Ionic. And then it'll take a second, and then it will install it for you. Alright, once it says it's finished, then we need to generate a project in Ionic. This is like the first step. You don't have to create files from scratch. Ionic just generates things for you, which is really nice. Okay, now we need to change the directory of the terminal. Like, the terminal is always in a folder. We need to change the folder that it's in, so that it's in the place where you want to generate your projects. And so just make a folder for wherever your projects are on your file system. Okay, now once you have that folder created, the terminal is always in one folder at a given time. So right now, if you open it up fresh, you're probably in your home directory for your computer, like your user's home directory. But we need to change the directory to be whatever folder you want to keep your projects in. So mine happens to be at home / repos / YouTube. So the tilde means home, and then there's a folder in there called repos, and then there's another folder called YouTube. That's where I'm storing my projects for YouTube. So anyways, if we type that in and press enter, now on the left hand side it'll say which folder we're in. I was already in it, but I was just illustrating how to do that. Now once we're inside of that directory, we can run Ionic start, and that's how we create a new project. And then we give the name of the project, and the name of my project is going to be Ionic for tutorial. Okay, so I'll just press enter, and then it's going to ask me which type of project I would like as my template. You can choose any of these using the arrow keys and enter. I'm just going to press enter on blank because I don't really want anything as part of my project. I just want like a blank slate. Okay, and then it's going to ask you if you want to install the AppFlow SDK. I usually don't do that. You don't need to worry about that. Okay, so now it's all done. It's generated that project, so it's just a folder inside of your projects folder. So now I'm going to go and open it using File Open, and then I just select it right here and press enter. And then it loads it up, and I can go inside of the source directory, and then inside of the app folder, this is like where the main code for your application is this home page right here. This is like the meat and potatoes of what your project is. So I'm just going to drag up from the bottom and grab the terminal once again. And then in here, I'm going to run Ionic serve -b -c. I do -b and -c because -c means that it's going to show us logs in this console right here. And then -b means I don't want it to open up the browser by default. And that's just because I want to open the page manually, because I like using Chrome which is not my default browser. Okay, so this is our website. I'm at localhost :8100, which is where it told me to go in the console. And then, yeah, this is our site. This is our first Ionic project. I can open up the developer tools by using Command-Alt-I, or on Windows or Linux, that's going to be Control-Alt-I. And then that just opens up this side panel right here. It's important to always have this open because errors are logged right here. And so you always want to have it open because otherwise you won't know what's wrong with your code if it's not working. And then just to show you a little change that we can do, let's change Ionic blank to something like JamieBot. And then once you save that file, then the page will auto-refresh right here, so you can see it's reloading. And then I changed the title to be JamieBot. I have other videos on like changing other things, more advanced things, but this is just like the getting started guide. Also, another thing I should mention is that instead of just building for the browser, you can actually run your code and see how it looks on a mobile device. Just download the app and it will tell you exactly what to do. You see the app right there, and then you click on it, and then it will show you the app, and you'll be able to interact with it just like normal. So I like to do that for testing how things will look specifically on mobile. And that basically concludes it. Leave a like if you did enjoy this video. Let me know if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys in the next video.